After Donald Trump told the New York Times recently that he has a very open mind about the issue of climate change, that he also has an open mind about possibly pulling the United States out of the Paris Climate Accords, Reince Priebus, former chairman of the Republican National Committee, now Donald Trump's chief of staff, was very quick to go on Fox News and explain, listen, the crux of the Donald Trump administration, their default position, as he called it, is going to be to deny that climate change is real. Basically, our default position is to deny that science exists. That is coming from Reince Priebus on Fox News, the chief of staff for Donald J. Trump, the next president of the United States. I know I beat this issue a lot. And that's because, to me, when you consider everything connected to climate change, it really is the most important thing in the United States, the most important issue, and it's one that we all have to think about constantly, something we have to work on. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't like when I say that it's the most important issue. They say, what about racism? What about the economy? Well, guess what, folks? The environment is tied to all of those. Environmental racism is a real thing, and it's affecting people of color, poisoning them. We're seeing developmental problems related to environmental pollution in African American youth. His name, unfortunately, escapes me at the moment. The man who was killed in the back of the police vehicle when they took him on the rough ride. His family was part of a lead contamination settlement. He had overexposure to lead when in his youth, affected his brain development, and that is what eventually led to his death. So when we talk about environmental issues, we have to talk about the environmental racism and how it disproportionately affects people of color and how it then affects the rest of those people's lives. Same thing with economics. And this is one of the biggest things about the environment that Republicans will never understand. For every $1 we invest in renewable energy, the direct economic benefit is $4 to $7. For every $1 we invest in oil or coal, the direct economic benefit is less than $2. Which one of those makes more sense? Spend $1, get 4 back, or spend $1, get 2 back? That's a no-brainer. Every single human being on this planet would pick 1 for 4 instead of 1 for 2. Except the United States and Republicans, they pick the 1 for 2. That's idiotic. It's stupid. And that is what Republicans in Washington are. They are stupid. I am sorry. But if the default position, according to Reince Priebus, of your political party leadership is that the science isn't real, then you're an idiot. And there's no other word for it. Well, there is, but I'm not going to say it on video. But that's what we're looking at here, folks. This is the Trump administration's position. Science isn't real. The climate's just fine. But hey, don't worry, because Donald Trump still has an open mind, except when it comes to climate change.